Hello friends, welcome to our channel English Literature Zone. Today we will discuss the Anglo-Norman period or Middle English period that starts from 1066 to 1340. In previous video I have discussed Anglo-Saxon period. Here some points are there which we are going to start here. Historical background of Anglo-Norman period, Battle of Hastings and impact of Norman conquest. So the first question that comes in our mind is who were Normans? Normans were basically from Scandinavia, and this is a place that is located in northern Europe, and it comprises three kingdoms, that is Norway, Sweden and Denmark. ये तीन किंगडम्स को मिला करके स्कैंडिनेविया जो है वो एट दैट टाइम बनता था. बेसिकली नॉर्मन्स वेयर सी रोवर्स, जिन्होंने एक नॉर्थन फ्रेंच को का एक पार्ट जो है उसको उन्होंने जीता था, हासिल किया था. एज यू आर एबल टू सी हियर इन द मैप, दैट इज नॉर्वे, स्वीडन एंड डेनमार्क. सो ऑल दीज kingdoms all together were called Scandinavia. What happened? Danes जो थे they came and blotted out a superior civilization and they did something of their own language and of their own culture and civilization. They started making it as superior civilization. But unlike Danes, Norman people were something different from them. They promptly abandoned their own. They accepted French ideals and spoke the French language, and they started taking French language as a matter of prestige. They started taking it as if it is a language of upper class, and it was adopted as a upper class language too in that period. ऐसा हुआ भी था. सो जो यूनियन था, द यूनियन ऑफ नॉर्स एंड फ्रेंच, जो नॉर्स वर द रोमन्स, दैट इज़ अनदर नेम, एंड फ्रेंच जो है उनको गैलिक नेम से भी जाने जाते थे. सो तो इनके यूनियंस जो थे ऑल टुगेदर ब्रॉट 3 चेंजेस इन एंग्लो सेक्शन इंग्लैंड. जो 3 चेंजेस लाए थे दैट वर सेल्टिक डिस्पोजिशन. What happened? Celtic disposition was that the people of England who were the natives or the inhabitants, they were taken as inferior. They were regarded as inferior to the Normans. The second change that was brought in that period was Latin civilization का progress हुआ, development हुआ. और तीसरा जो था वो Romance language was spreaded. What was Romance language? ये एक लैंग्वेज था जिसका बेस जो था लैटिन था और विच वर स्पोकन इन मिलिट्री कैंप्स एंड प्रोविंसेस. दिस वॉज द मिंगलिंग ऑफ द रोमन सोल्जर्स विद द नेटिव्स हु कनकर्ड प्रोविंसेस. इसका मिला जुला जो था वो लैंग्वेज था. जो नॉर्मन्स थे दे हैड बिकम फ्रैंक्स इन ऑल. जो चीज़ बच गई थी उनके साथ एज नॉर्मन, सिर्फ वो उनका नाम था जो नॉर्मन्स था. दे वर नॉन एज नॉर्मन्स और मैन ऑफ नॉर्मैंडी. और जो भी उन्होंने लैंड जो जीता करते थे, कॉन्कर करते थे, दोज लैंड्स बिकेम लैंड ऑफ द नॉर्डमनी और नॉर्थमैन. सो दीज वर द names only which were related to Normans. Otherwise they were Franks in all, in everything. They adopted it as if it was their own language, as if it was the matter of prestige. Social class जो था वो सब फ्रेंच की तरफ दौड़ रहे थे. It was a language of very social status और something like कि बहुत reputation और नेम एंड फेम वाली बात हो गई थी एट दैट टाइम. सो फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज grew immensely in that period by Normans as well. So one important event in 1066 AD happened in the history of English literature that we call Battle of Hastings. आज के डेट में हम उसे Battle of Hastings के नाम से जानते हैं. That is very famous event of the Anglo-Norman period. This battle took place under William, who was the Duke of Normandy. What happened next? Edward the Confessor, who was the King of England, died, and he appointed Harold Godwinson as his heir, as his successor. एडवर्ड द कन्फेसर जो इंग्लैंड का राजा था, उन्होंने हैरोल्ड गॉडविंसन को अपना सक्सेसर, उत्तराधिकारी बना दिया. एंड ही वॉज द सन ऑफ इंग्लैंड्स मोस्ट पावरफुल नोबलमैन, द अर्ल ऑफ वेसेक्स. सो ही वॉज मेड कैप्टिव. जब वो सक्सेसर बन गया Harold Godwinson. Then he was made captive by William of Normandy, who was the Duke of Normandy. And until he had enforced William's claim to the throne of England, उन्होंने उसको बंदी बना के रखा and he was not able to declare himself as the king. लेकिन इन जनवरी 1066 जो किंग हैरोल्ड सेकेंड था, जो कि सक्सेसर था, हु वॉज अपॉइंटेड बाय एडवर्ड द कन्फेसर किंग ऑफ इंग्लैंड, उन्होंने खुद को घोषित कर दिया, उन्होंने खुद को अपने आप को उन्होंने राजा बना लिया इंग्लैंड का. जैसे ही ये न्यूज़ स्प्रेड हुई, डैट न्यूज़ सर्कुलेटेड विलियम ऑफ नॉर्मैंडी एंड हैरोल्ड हार्ड्राडा ऑफ नॉर्वे, एंड ही वॉज सन ऑफ नॉर्वेन किंग. हिज नेम वॉज Magnus, who was one of the rivals of Harold already. He planned to invade England. So next, what happened? William, who was the Duke of Normandy, marched towards Hastings, and the Battle of Hastings began in the morning. It went very well for the English. It was in the favor of English people till afternoon. But by the nightfall, French got victory as one of Norman struck an arrow in eye of Harold Godwinson, and in this way Harold Godwinson was killed and French got victory. With the coronation of William, who was the Duke of Normandy, he was coronated as the King of England after victory. So with the coronation of William as the king of England in 1066, ये एंग्लो सेक्शन का फेज जो था ऑफ इंग्लिश हिस्ट्री का केम टू एन एंड. इट वॉज कम्प्लीटली ओवर हियर आफ्टर दिस कॉन्क्वेस्ट. So there were so many changes, so many impacts that were seen after Norman conquest. Next we are going to discuss this impact that were seen in Anglo-Norman period after Norman conquest or after the Battle of Hastings. So the first change that was mentioned, that was seen, is Norman conquest changed English culture, English law, language, religion, society and everything. Old English became confined to the lower classes, while French became the standard, or you can call so-called upper class language. It became a language of social prestige. It was a language of superiority over old English people or old English language. So French words made its way into English words. So many pronunciations were changed. Some कुछ ऐसे थे फ्रेंच के वर्ड्स थे जो कि इंग्लिश में आ गए, इंग्लिश वोकेबुलरी में आए. They were added and they made their way into English words. The next change that took place after Norman conquest was Old English disappeared. ये पूरी तरह से ओल्ड इंग्लिश जो है वो गायब हो गया. एंड अंडर इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज, फ्रेंच प्रोनाउंसिएशन, कुछ इंग्लिश के जो प्रोनाउंसिएशन थे वे चेंज हो गए. एंड वर्ड्स वर ऑल्सो चेंज, देयर प्रोनाउंसिएशन वर्ड्स ऑल्सो चेंज्ड. एंड दिस लेड ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ इंग्लिश मटेरियल इनटू लैटिन, as Norman conquerors had to learn English and translate it into Latin, since there was need to understand English law. तो उसके लिए उनको ट्रांसलेट करना था. सो हियर Latin was also used, also came in use, and French influenced the whole country, the whole England massively. The next thing that happened वो ये था कि in England old French or Anglo-Norman, one language, that is another is Latin, Old English, and कुछ ऐसे भी Celtic languages थे वो circulate हुए, they spreaded in England. So almost altogether there were 4 languages that spreaded in England after Norman conquest. That was Old French or Anglo-Norman, another was Latin, and third one was Old English, and some Celtic, some branches of Celtic language also circulated. So these were the impacts of Norman conquest, and these were the changes that were seen after Norman conquest, after the Battle of Hastings. ये सारी चीज़ें जो हुई थी. In next class we will discuss some important writers of Anglo-Norman period, their works, and what were the influence of literature? What were the influence of this conquest on literature? So we will cover all those things which are remaining in this Anglo-Norman period. So please keep watching my videos and do not forget to like, share and subscribe it if you like the videos, and please give your feedback in the comment box. Bye.